What's up, YouTube? It's Dave Medic 1, and doing a video on, it's actually the second part of a video I did earlier, I think last week. I had posted a video on the CRKT tuition, the McGinnis model tuition, and just to go over what I said in that video is, was emailing a fellow YouTuber inquiring on a trade, and I offered this knife in on a trade. And what ended up happening is, after I emailed him, I went ahead and got the knife out, and pretty much looked it over to make sure everything was okay, and ended up finding out they had up and down blade play. And I was kind of bummed out because I went ahead and emailed this person and offered the knife up. And I'm actually glad I found out ahead of time. That way I didn't end up maybe shipping it out on a trade and having this person discover this issue and then feel extremely bad about the situation. So there it is, CRKT tuition. It's like a modified sheep's foot, micarta handles, and it's titanium coated liners, a little rainbow action going on there. Pretty cool knife. Really like this knife a lot. Unfortunately, there's blade play. I don't know if you can hear that, and it sucks. So anyway, today on my lunch break, I went ahead and called CRKT and spoke to their customer service person there. Her name was Ivy, and she was very helpful. And what they ended up doing is, when I called them, I let them know that yes, I had an issue with the knife, that there was some blade play, and she asked me whether. She said if it was side-to-side blade play, you would send in the knife, and they would either try to adjust the pivot or replace the washers, and they would send it back to you if it if it could be fixed. And if not, they would just go ahead and replace the knife. And if it was up and down blade play, they'll go ahead and replace it no matter what. They have a warranty on their knives as long as you don't beat the crap out of them. They look like they've been, like you meant to destroy the knife, then they'll pretty much swap it out for you, no problem. So she was like, okay, I told her it was up and down blade play. They're like, no problem, we'll send you a new knife. What knife was it? And I told them it was the tuition, McGinnis tuition. And unfortunately, this knife is now discontinued, and they don't have it anymore. So what ended up happening is they're offering me $50 credit on their out of their catalog, which I have here. But unfortunately, I've looked over this thing a bunch of times at work. I looked over at it at lunch, and I couldn't find a thing in there I really liked. Especially not for $50, but I did find, actually, so what I ended up doing is, I wrote them an email letting them know that, that I looked in the catalog, and that I really didn't find anything that was like this, the McGinnis, a flipper with the modified sheep's foot and all this other stuff, but I did see, I think it's an M, let me see here, I'll bring up the model number real quick. That's my, okay. It's a, the M21, it's got G10 handles, and, it's pretty nice. The knife is huge. It's, I think it's, bear with me here. It's like, it's 9 1/4 inches, linked open, so it was pretty cool. Just to give you an idea, it's about the size of this Miracle Lightfoot right there, which is a huge knife. It's probably about the size of the Resilience. So just to give you an idea. And I don't mind large knives. I've actually EDC'd this before. I don't mind them. I actually like larger knives. But unfortunately, that knife is $70. Or, yeah, $70, so it's $20 more. So what I ended up doing is I emailed them saying, hey, listen, I appreciate the customer service. Ivy was great on the phone. But unfortunately, I really couldn't find anything on your catalog that I really liked at the $50 range. But I did find the M18, and I really like it. And I was just wondering if you could do me a big favor, and could you give me the M18 as a replacement. So that's pretty much what it, and I just made it really, I was very polite in my email, and I kissed their butt royally in this email, and I sent it out this evening. I sent it out about a couple hours ago, so I'm thinking probably they'll open up the email Monday or Tuesday. At the soonest, I'll get a response Tuesday, but probably around Thursday I'll get a response, and I'll see what happens. So that's where I'm at as far as getting this taken care of. And I wanted to go ahead and make a follow-up video to this because I think it's pretty valuable information to go ahead and let people know how customer services are on different knife brands, because it could, if they're on the fence between one knife or another, knowing that a company that'll stand behind their product, you know, knowing that the company will stand behind their product will maybe you can use that to influence your decision there, or feel better about spending the extra money. Or if it's a pricey knife, you know, some guys go ahead and they have no problem spending, you know, anywhere from $200 to $300 on a custom knife, no problem. They got the income. That's awesome, cool. I wish I had the income. I am not hating on those guys. I think it's cool because they post videos and I love digging, you know, checking out their knives. So that's cool. But a lot of us, which, you know, we're working 9 to 5s, you know, and you know, we have to save up quite a bit before we can actually get a knife that maybe is $80 or even $50. So it's good when you spend your money, or to know that there's a company that's going to stand behind their product, especially now because a lot of you guys are probably sub to a lot of the guys I'm sub to, and the whole thing recently with Boker and their quality control, especially on their high-end knives, is kind of sad. I own a bunch of Bokers, and I've been lucky, knock on wood, that I haven't had an issue with any of mine. But, you know, I like the Anzo 67, but it's a lot of money, and I don't know if I would gamble on that, especially if, you know, their customer service leaves a lot to be desired. So, I mean, who wants to sit there and argue on the phone with somebody, especially when you're in the right? So, anyway, that's the reason why I wanted to post this video up on the CRKT tuition and where it's at right now. So, I'll hopefully by Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll get a decision either way. Worst case scenario, I'll end up getting the M18, which I'm not too happy about. And it's unfortunate. CRKT, they make really good knives, but it's just not anything I really like. You know, I like flippers. You know, Kershaw has a bunch of knives that I like. The Skyline, of course, and then, you know, ZT. You know, forget about it. You know, so, and they got that Ciro that, if you guys don't know, they're supposed to be coming out with a Rick Hinder collaboration here. It's supposed to be this summer, and it's a Rick Hinder collaboration with Kershaw, and for a knife it's called I think it's called Cyro, something like that, CYRO, and it's like I think it's like a $30 to $40, you know, frame lock, and it looks really nice. It's a little on the small side, but it's cool, you know. But yeah, so anyway, yeah, it just sucks that, you know, Boker, one of them, you know, I love their designs, but crap, man, you know, Anzo 67 is so much money to gamble with, or the Albatross is badass, and I've seen, like, I just had the curiosity the other night, I was looking on YouTube on Anzo videos, and, you know, everybody's like, oh, it's pretty cool, but it does have a little bit of blade play and all these little fixes and stuff to kind of help with the blade play, and it's not, side to side, it's not really a big issue. Up and down, you're pretty much, you know, you're hating life. So anyway, that's my video on the CRKT tuition part 2, and I'll fill you guys in on what happens next week and post another video on that. So if any of you guys are familiar with the CRKT line or own any of them or whatever, comment below please, and let me know. That way, you know, what your feelings are on it, or maybe if you guys see a good review on one of them. That way I can kind of, just in case they shoot me down and have to go for a $50 replacement to that, then I have maybe an idea, you know. It sucks that I got it, you know, I'm screwed because, I'm pretty much screwed because I can't get a replacement for this knife, the exact replacement, and I have to settle for something I don't want, but, you know, that's life, what can you do? And finally, before I let you guys go, I just want to thank Vance Rhodes for all these shout-out lately. It's just completely awesome. I thank you so much, man. I've been getting a lot of subs, and because of those shout-outs, and new subscribers, thank you so much for subbing my channel. I won't let you down, I promise. And Vance, like I said in that PM, if you ever need anything, man, just hit me up and I'll hook you up, dude. Just don't be shy. PM me, dude. I got your back. So anyway, guys, thanks new subscribers for subscribing. Old subscribers, thank you for keeping tuned. And like I said, I'll be posting some video next week, and I'm gonna do another video, a stropping video type of deal, where I kind of let you know what I do when I get a new strop and compounds and this and that or whatever, and try to kind of fill in the blanks if you guys have any questions. I know a lot of you guys already know and own strops and this and that, but this is mainly for people that are kind of never really use them to sharpen knives, because I get a couple, I get a bunch of those questions there, and this way I can do a video and kind of maybe fill in any gaps that you may have as far as, applying compound and, whatever the basics. So, guys, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it, and you take care. Peace.